So congratulations for the very nice victory. We were amazed at how fast you play in the middle game. All these so many options, but very accurate play you showed and very fast.
Yeah, but first of all, I mean, it's not that I knew all the moves, but I knew some ideas, and it looked like very natural. C3 is actually clever because let's say if you start with knight d2, then there is knight a5, bishop a2. This is very important. That after c5, c3, there is knight c6, and this d4 square is covered. And if he does the same after bishop e6, knight g5, there is bishop g4 because he didn't play h3. So this is a big difference in the theory. But after, of course, after c3, there is no knight a5 because it's hanging, I guess. So I have to go rook b8, and then we get this position with rook b8. But here he managed to go h3, and after, okay, I mean bishop e6 is the main move, but this is very ugly to face over the board, I thought, because I have to give him f4, and okay, I wasn't really sure that I want to enter this without knowing everything, because I thought this looks dangerous. I thought that this and bishop e6, but I don't know. I mean d4, I have to watch out. I have to watch out
his
for
game against.
Pavel. Yeah. But there it was different, because there he actually played knight bd2, and he allowed this knight c6, and I think he. Was it this exactly the same?
Yes, sure. Pavel played the bishop e6.
Yes.
G5.
Yes, and he went bishop g5, and that's why. Yes. Yeah. So I think this is what he wanted to play against him, but he probably misremembered. And against me he played a good move order. So this is the most important position. But honestly, I have to say that I didn't remember if I go BC and h6 first, because the difference is that I've played h6 here. Of course, now he has to go d4, because if not, I go here and I'm just fine. But after d4, there are like so many options for him. No? For instance, here. I wasn't sure what to do about d5, because if he goes cp, bishop b2, and some normal moves like this looks just bad for me. I guess bishop takes e5, and this looks unpleasant, because let's say knight e5, and there is this f7 hanging. So I don't know, but
after d some knight e4.
Yes, after d5, I thought there is knight e4, and this is. But I wasn't sure. I mean, I've seen this move, but on the other hand, for me it was very easy in the sense that I was here. If I'm not going for h6, then I have to enter his idea with knight g5, which I didn't want. After h6, d4, I have to play bc, because if I'm going cd, then cd, it makes no sense to leave this rook like this file not opened. So that's why I had to go bc, and
but maybe at some point b3 you can play. So just take 2 times on d4.
You think here?
Yes, and maybe take one more time.
Yes, but this is the thing, that here I wasn't sure what this I really didn't like this position. This looks very ugly, because c6 is here, g6 is here, and exactly in the game I thought that for a second I thought that I maybe had this in my file, which I know which is very old. So and I realized that that's something I had, but I'm not sure. It might be like complete nonsense. But I thought I had this line like this. And because we played h3, h6, he goes knight g6. This. this is actually important, I thought, to play this here, to interfere, and again, it might be a nonsense, but I think that I had something similar in my notes saying that white is slightly better, which is probably true. But then after the game, Parham said that after e5 he wasn't sure about knight d5. I don't know, I mean there are so many options for both sides that it's really hard to say that this is good, this is bad. I mean, I might be suggesting something which is like, you know, a mistake because engine will say something obvious which I missed, but he went for knight takes d4, and here again it was pretty easy for me to decide on d5 because if I'm not playing d5, then okay, it looks very bad because
if bishop e6.
Yes, bishop e6, then bishop a3.
And bishop a3.
And now there is no d5 because there is a pin on the e line. So I thought that after bishop a3 I don't really have a good move because d6 is hanging. Of course, bishop takes c4 is desperate. So that's why after bishop a3 I really didn't see a good move from me.
We did not say this bishop a3. We thought about knight e3, but
yeah. I mean, if let's say in this structure, if I will survive, let's say 3 more moves, it will be probably fine because I mean, he also doesn't have yet all. Well, especially his rook is not developed. But but after bishop e6 would be nice, and then d5 next. But bishop a3 is the. I thought this is very unpleasant for black to face. That's why. But again,
after d5 there are so many options.
Yeah, there are so many options, but it was actually nice for me that I played d5 fast because I also shown that. Let's say I think that this is good for black, no, and it was. And it was for him that he has to find something, no? Because obviously at first it looks excellent for white, no? Because I don't know. There is 95. Even ED I thought was very interesting because knight d5, for instance, knight e5 looks very scary for black because there is knight c6 and after something like this there is knight d7. But then I realized that. After knight e5, I have bishop b4. I think this is quite strong because his rook doesn't really have a good square, and also I have this threat to go here, bishop c3, and thanks to such motives, I think that I am fine here. I mean, in general here after d5. Also very interesting is knight e5 because. d4 is not possible, of course, because queen d8 and knight c6. So, and also it's very tempting to play this move, rook b4.
Yes.
But then I wasn't sure what to do about this strange move, like queen d1, because normally I would like to go de. But here it runs to queen d8 and knight c6 again.
And if you take with the rook?
And and if I take with the rook, now the point is that now he goes knight c6, so this is protected. And if I go something like this, then now he takes, and this runs to bishop a3.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, again, it looks like it's not forced, but it shows that there are so many options and it's very easy to miss something. Parham said after the game that he spent like a lot of time on knight e5. Was it here? No. After bishop f4, he said that he spent time on this. But I didn't really even consider
bishop c5.
Yeah, the point is that he has bishop c5, but I mean I don't really. I still have no idea what's going on here.
If rook e4?
Yeah, in rook e4, I guess he meant bishop f6. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's like everything is hanging.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't even see the move knight e4 itself. But back to knight e5, I thought that's why after knight e5 I should go bishop b7. And again, I mean, probably there are many moves
I think this
for
is
him.
where we check bishop f4 briefly.
Yes, but bishop f4, at least for a moment, there is no threat, at least as for now. So maybe d4 is possible. Maybe just like that. Although it's always like a feeling that I will blunder something soon.
Very tricky position.
Yeah, but actually line which I've seen here, because it's at first it's also not easy to react to ed, because after c6 square, and after knight takes d5 there is some annoying move like queen g4, and now h6 is hanging and so on. So I thought that after ed5 I go bishop d5, but here there is another, let's say, semi-forced line which I calculated, but again might be like very wrong. That here, after knight d7, because it looks very scary because okay, there is a pin, I go bishop f6, I think. And now the point is that rook is hanging, and if you go, let's say, rook somewhere here, I have rook e8, so this is nice, but here I also calculated something like this, and I don't have a pawn for a second, but here there was a funny line like this, so knight c5 is to protect the a4, and for a second I thought that he can win after bishop d4 with knight b3, because rook a4 there is some rook d1, but fortunately for me I have this. And so here I have knight e2, but the same, yes, but the same it actually works here. It's even funnier, no? That knight d4, just okay, rook d4, no, nothing happens. So yeah, so that was like really line which I, let's say,
calculated when you played d5.
Let's say after. I was thinking here what to do after knight e5. d5 I sort of knew that if I'm not well, first of all, it was again a lot simpler to play d5, because I saw that after bishop e6, bishop a3 is actually pretty hopeless for me. So, and there are no other moves for black here. I mean, he can go bishop f4, he can go bishop a3. And that's why it was way easier to go for d5, especially that I didn't see how I get much worse by force. So once he was thinking after d5, I realized I was like looking for options for him. So I realized that okay, that this knight e5 I have bishop b7, and after and then this ed bishop d5 it's sort of working, and also here after ed5 I have this queen d5. So I was, let's say, pretty happy about how it looked. But bishop f4 I briefly looked, but I saw that I have rook b4. But then again it's getting very, very sharp, let's say, because I thought that his idea at first is this knight d5 and bishop d2, because now if I go back, of course it makes no sense at all, because after knight e5 we have the same line which we would have, but bishop is here, so obviously it's better for him. But that's why there is this move. I just go rook a4, but I mean, it looks obvious that I should go here, but he has so many jumps, like let's say knight b2 for instance. I don't have like knight f6 because, well, first of all, e7 is hanging, and there is bishop f7.
Now your rook is hanging.
Yeah, my rook is hanging, so I go rook d4. And so I go rook d4, and then and after bishop d5 I go here, and d2 is hanging. So thanks to this, it's sort of working. Also, I was thinking about knight e5, and then some knight c6, but here I think bishop f6 is also good, because there is this, and I get back the piece.
Yes.
So, yeah, but on the other hand, if this line doesn't work for me, then I'm probably just lost if rook a4 doesn't work, but it works, it seems. Also, I was thinking about some strange move for him, like let's say this and bishop d6, because now, okay, I can go for some normal play like this. Yeah, and this is what I thought it's okay for me. So yeah, I was surprised about queen c3 because it looks slow. Yeah. I think he just missed queen c5, but it looks, in such a sharp position. He gave me a time, because okay, bishop b7 is with tempo because there is mate. I was thinking if there is some queen after queen g3, important is that I have knight h5
yes.
and knight f4. So actually here I wasn't sure what he should
probably
do.
knight e3.
Yeah, yes.
But it's already not for advantage.
Yeah. Knight e3. I've seen something, but I mean not like something I knew it's fantastic, but I thought I wanted to go here. But then I wasn't sure how to react on this move. So maybe after all, queen h5 is not so great for me. I was thinking that, okay, if I want to be super safe, then I can go queen c5. And I think he has to, okay, he has some bishop e5, but I don't know. So, but if he goes here, obviously I'm not worse here, and maybe I'm slightly better because this rook is very active. Yeah, and after queen c3, f3,
this queen c5.
Yeah, f3 I was very happy to find this queen c5 because, of course, the idea.
But you played also very fast.
Yes, but because once I saw it, I realized that okay, that there is nothing better. Because actually, if I don't have this, then his play of, with f3 makes sense, because after bishop c5, he goes with the king, I guess, here, although it's still not, I'm not sure. And then there is not so easy for me to find a good move, and now he wants to jump, like knight e5, and now this queen is actually badly placed, and also this bishop is not fantastic here because it is blocked by a free pawn. So, but as they say, in good line you will always find some good move, no? And yeah, it's like this, because after queen c5, I think it's very bad for him. I still think that he should have something not to lose like he lost, but I honestly I don't know what. At first I was thinking that this and now this, but honestly it's same as in the game with the queen here, and I didn't see defense for him. I thought that what he played, I thought knight takes c3 was the only move to play on. Okay, I mean obviously that I'm much better because I have bishops, and also this is very annoying for him, this move. So, but I think at least he doesn't lose by force yet. And I think what he missed, and actually I missed this at first as well, is that if he goes here, this, I thought that he missed this. Bishop c4.
Bishop g5 at the end, yes.
No, bishop g5 is not winning because of, I think, because of rook e4.
No, bishop f6.
Yes, exactly. This bishop f6.
Yeah.
So he has to protect this, and now bishop g5, and there is pin. No, this and actually I thought that this is very easy to miss, because when you see this line, it sort of feels safe, no? Because also you have this trick that after rook e4, finally you have a threat.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to miss that I have bishop f6 first. And Yeah, so
we were just surprised how fast you play and how accurately. Because, for example, you saw bishop d5, we thought about rook c4.
Yes, but I actually when he was thinking here, I saw this line. I saw this line, and this is actually the same. Queen f4, bishop d. And here I was thinking if I can go bishop d5. Yeah, and here after queen e3 we transpose to the game. So this is what I saw, and also it's not like that I had okay, here I had knight e3 and I expected knight e3, but after queen e3 I realized that this is just winning, because here rook c4, right?
Yes, yes, rook c4. We saw bishop c4, queen e3, rook e3, bishop c5, and this forever pin, rook e1, rook e8.
Yes, but I wasn't sure that this is winning so easily.
Yeah, but that's why we said that you played bishop d5 instantly, and we were impressed.
Because I knew that this should be good. This should be good, and that's why he actually went here with the king, because he went for this line. At first, I thought that it should be very, very easy for black, but then when we were making moves, I realized that maybe around here he. Okay, I mean it felt that I won easily, but around here I wasn't sure exactly if I made everything so precise. But I found this idea that first I give rook e3 check, and now after bishop e6 I go a3, because now the problem is that his bishop doesn't have squares. Like he has to. I think that he has to stop a2 somehow, and exactly what happened, that after rook a7, it's stuck, because after this I give a check, and this is lost. So yeah.
You had to make a lot of calculations in this game.
Yeah, it seems so.
It was very tough to see all these lines. Yes, so congratulations, and for winning 2 in a row. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, after this loss, I managed to recovered. But actually, this is what I have expected, that here all the players are so trying to fight every day, that you will see many swings. That somebody will. Let's say lose one game, then win few, or let's say Prague, I think he lost, no? So even when you start 4 out of 4, nothing is given here. So like every day will bring some new surprises.
Actually, we have every day 4 decisive results.
Yeah. But actually, this is what I expected when I was when I've seen who is playing here.
Yes, it's a
so
really
it's nice, of course.
Field.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. It was really interesting to see all these lines.
Thanks.
Thank you.